ABC 13 Eyewitness News at 3 starts now.
Right now on Eyewitness News at 3, we're tracking those scattered thunderstorms that have been pounding our area. They're moving through right now.
They absolutely are. Take a look at the traffic camera. It is showing some of the rain impacting the early part of the afternoon commute. Looks like traffic is moving okay right now, but we also expect that to change. And now another live look. This is the storm tracker in northwest Houston. This is a live driver's eye view of the wet freeways, or these soon-to-be wet freeways. Again, northwest Houston. Let's get an expert view on this. Meteorologist Rachel Bryars is here to tell us just how much longer this rain will last. And Rachel, what does the commute look like?
Well, for a few of us, we could be looking at some wet streets as we head into the next few hours, depending on when your commute actually is. But you can see over on the northwestern side of Houston that we were just seeing our storm tracker on. Not a whole lot of rainfall coming down. That is different, though, than what we are seeing on the northeastern side of Houston, and we'll take a closer look at that in just a moment. But we also do actually have a severe thunderstorm warning that is out. This is north of Huntsville, headed over into the Trinity area. This storm moving to the northeast. This severe thunderstorm warning will go until 3:45 p.m. Includes the cities of Lovelady, Porter Springs, Riverside, and also over towards Trinity. Wind speed is going to be the main threat with this storm, with 60-mile-per-hour winds expected or possible with this storm. Hail size up to penny size. So if you are over to the northeast of this storm, you do want to make sure that you head on indoors, bringing also a lot of lightning with it. So yes, this is a very dangerous storm. This will also move into parts of Trinity, and then from there we'll head to the north, heading over towards Crockett. So that's our strongest storm that we currently have out there. Tons of lightning coming in with that activity, but again, most of it has already moved through Huntsville. And then we also have another strong storm right in between Hearn and College Station, also moving off towards the northeast, should continue up towards the Madisonville area. And then down here in Harris County, we also have a few more of these showers and storms moving to the north-northeast right now. You can see this storm rolling just to the east of Katy, heading towards Cypress. Lots of lightning there. And then we also have more storms that just rolled through inside the loop here in Houston that are now making their way off into some of the outer areas of Houston. But again, in Cypress, a lot of that lightning, pockets of heavy rainfall going to be heading your way. And then this storm right here, that's just over on the eastern side, just north of Pasadena. That's where we are also seeing some heavy rain coming down. This is over towards Jacinto City as well as Channelview, and then up to the north just to the south of Bush Airport. And right now we do not have any flood advisories. That is the good news, but any of these storms could drop some quick heavy rainfall, which could end up leading to some ponding on those roadways. But as long as these storms just continue to move like they have been, we should be able to dodge any sort of major flooding across the area, and or even major street flooding across the area. But it is something we will continue to watch. And then down to the south, also a few of these storms up towards Angleton. Again, these also moving off to the northeast. So main threats, I would say, as we head throughout the rest of this afternoon, if we get some stronger storms, could be looking at the potential for heavy rain. Not going to rule out the potential for isolated street flooding. It is still a possibility with any of those stronger storms. I do think most of us could see a little bit of ponding out on the roadways. And then also going to be looking at the potential for gusty winds and also a lot of lightning. These are some very electric storms. I'm going to continue to see this rain chance for the next few hours, although later tonight we should start to see that rain chance decrease. You can see this is at around 6 p.m. and you can see that rain chance does slightly go down after the 6 p.m. hour. So if you are planning on heading out and about tonight, it's not going to be a total washout, but go ahead, take an umbrella with you just in case you get caught in one of those showers. But again, that rain chance really going to go down as we head into those evening hours. And we'll take a closer look at what you can expect for your upcoming weekend coming up.
Thanks, Rachel. Now we want to get to the other big story, a bombshell concerning those sexual harassment allegations against Texans QB Deshaun Watson. His attorney says the FBI is on the case now.
Agents are looking into one of the more than 20 women who, of course, accused the Texans quarterback of allegations of sexual assault and inappropriate behavior. ABC 13's TJ Parker brings us the very latest.
This morning, Texans quarterback Deshaun Watson's attorney, Rusty Hardin, giving new details. He learned about the FBI and their investigation into attorney Tony Busby's allegations in his lawsuits against Watson.
I remain absolutely, irrevocably convinced Deshaun Watson did nothing illegal or improper.
Hardin says he found out recently about the investigation and also learned the FBI is looking into extortion claims by one of Busby's clients, who is one of the 22 women suing Watson, accusing him of exposing himself during massage appointments.
If you decide to continue to make these comments publicly instead of working with law enforcement as you should, then we can always respond. And the truth is not going to be your friend.
Hardin read text messages from the woman, which he says contradicts her allegations against Watson.
I just want to say, I apologize for my actions. That was not me. And if I could take back that moment, I would. I really devalued my integrity and profession. My sessions have never went like that. I feel really horrible as a person.
Watson's lawyers have said some sexual activity has happened during the appointments, but add that he never coerced anyone. Watson and his lawyers have denied the accusations.
Orderly investigations are going on. Houston Police Department, we've given them information. I'm sure Mr. Busby's people have, and they are diligently investigating.
Houston Police and the NFL are still investigating. Reporting downtown, I'm TJ Parker, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
Thank you, TJ. We have reached out to Tony Busby. He's the attorney for the plaintiffs for a comment, but we have yet to hear back. Meantime, I've been in touch with the NFL as it relates to Watson's status. And tonight on Live at 5, what the league has to say about the state of its investigation into the Texans quarterback.
Well, the state of Texas is facing its first federal lawsuit over Governor Greg Abbott's order banning mask mandates. Disability Rights Texas filed the suit against the governor and the head of the Texas Education Agency. The group is the advocacy agency for Texans with disabilities. The suit filed on behalf of 14 child plaintiffs says the ban on mask mandates puts students with disabilities at significant risk. The suit also claims that the ban is discriminatory and violates the Federal Americans with Disabilities Act. Governor Abbott has said that the ban on mask mandates does not prevent anyone from wearing a mask if they want to. He also encouraged Texans to get vaccinated against COVID-19. Well, right now, Governor Abbott is getting Regeneron's treatment for COVID. He announced that he tested positive a day after appearing at a large indoor political event where a majority of people were not wearing masks. That's a photo of it in Collin County. The governor says that he is vaccinated and not experiencing any symptoms, and his wife has also tested negative. Abbott is isolating in the governor's mansion for now, but says he's in constant communication with his staff, agency heads, and government officials to make sure state government continues operating smoothly and efficiently.
The Associated Press is reporting that the Biden administration is going to require nursing home staff to get the COVID vaccine as a condition for those facilities to continue receiving federal Medicare and Medicaid funding. This news coming as the White House and its health officials are now recommending COVID vaccine booster shots for most Americans. ABC's Marina Roy has more.
More protection could soon be on the way in the fight against COVID-19. White House health officials announcing today that most Americans should get booster shots 8 months after their second dose.
Recent data makes clear that protection against mild and moderate disease has decreased over time. This is likely due to both waning immunity and the strength of the widespread Delta variant.
Though 2 new CDC reports show no significant drop yet when it comes to helping keep people out of the hospital.
We're actually picking up evidence of it, certainly through breakthrough cases, and so the level of effectiveness has gone down from over 90% to 40 to 50%, and possibly breakthrough hospitalizations.
Hospitals in Portland, Oregon running low on staff.
The big pinch point is, making sure that we have enough staff to care for our patients. We could literally care for thousands and thousands of patients if we had enough staff.
ICUs across 5 states now more than 90% full.
Losing within a week 3 patients under the age of 40. Just very heartbreaking.
Fully vaccinated Texas Governor Greg Abbott testing positive for the virus, saying he's asymptomatic. The governor has banned mask and vaccine mandates in the state. And as kids head back into classrooms, some schools already seeing COVID cases. In Tampa, Florida, more than 8,000 students and faculty are in quarantine just a week into the school year.
And as local officials desperately try to stop the spread, Chicago now joining the growing list of cities implementing mask mandates indoors. Los Angeles announcing it will also require face coverings at major outdoor events like concerts and festivals. Rena Roy, ABC News, New York.
With hospitals across our area facing a critical staffing shortage during the COVID surge, Lone Star College says first and second year nursing students are now being recruited to help hospitals. The school says Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee helped organize a partnership program to have these Lone Star students assist the staff at LBJ and Ben Taub, along with United Memorial Medical Center. The college tells us it has been loaning ventilators, providing COVID-19 testing and vaccination sites, as well as conducting face mask and food drives since the beginning of the pandemic. Our Marla Carter will have more on the critical nurse shortage in Houston coming up on Eyewitness News at 4.
Up next in the news at 3, people related to a man allegedly killed over an internet post are speaking out in frustration. What they're saying now that a murder charge has been dropped against the accused killer. Plus, what the state Supreme Court decided about whether Texas Democrats can be arrested for leaving the special session and going to D.C.